Well, it's been several weeks since I've gone through a box of pennies looking for Wheaties and copper, but we're going to do it today. I'm all ready to go. I've got a bowl for my 82s, today's copper, my castaways here. At the coin store today, while I was out picking up my box of pennies at the bank, I also found at the coin store 1 dime, not silver. It'll go in my piggy bank. My Yeti of ice water, we're ready to roll. Couple of interesting enders. We've got us a Canadian. Come on in there. And a wheat penny. There you go. That's cool. We'll check out the year here in just a sec. I'll first pop open this and we'll see what year we got. I think it's going to be zinc from the looks of it, but I could be wrong. Oh, it's a centennial. That makes it a copper. That's really neat. Good start. Copper. Copper. 82. $82. That is a beat up coin. I won't even try to see what it is. Copper. Most of the time, I think I've said it over and over, my goal is what I usually find is about 10 wheat pennies and about 3 pounds of copper for my hoarding stash. And that makes a pretty nice box. And then along the way, we hope to find, a few Canadians, copper. And I check a few of them for flaws and some varieties. Copper. Copper. And copper. Cool. Now let's see what year our wheat penny is. So 58. It's a 56D. There's our first Wheatie. Very cool. Let's go through this roll real quick, and then I'll turn off, go through a few rolls. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. A lot of zinc in this roll. There's a copper. 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 Cool. 62 is copper. Alright. I love going through these pennies and finding that site right there. I found one a little earlier that was all scratched up. It was a 1956D. So this is my third one so far. $1957D. Very cool. It's so cool when you think all these wheat pennies are 75 years old and older. Copper. Copper. I've been checking some of these dates for varieties. I'm just not finding any. I found a couple that are maybe I need to get a little bit better magnifier, I believe. Copper. Copper. Copper, 1964. At the end of this roll, I found two wheats. They were both face up, 1944 and 1941, both Philadelphia. I think I mentioned all of them 75 years old earlier. I meant 65 and older. Some of them as old as 100 years. This is 5 wheats. Still got a ways to go to get the 10 I'm hoping for. Here is my third Canadian, my second copper one. 1963. Cool. Just a couple rolls later and I found another copper Canadian. This one's 1974. With only about a dozen rolls to go, I finally found Wheatie number 6. 1947. D. Very nice. Well, so, ugh, what is that? That's disgusting. Yuck. I did find some super nice coppers. Really good condition. 81, 81, 80, and 81. Very nice specimens. What in the world is going on there? Looks like a hacker, nasty greenie or something. Get away. Okay, there's a copper. Another copper. What's that? 69S. We'll have to check that one for a variety. I'll get back with you on that one. See, it has the double die obverse. We'll check that out in a minute. There's another copper. Got a pretty good box of copper going there. Today's prices, the copper pennies are worth 2.63 cents each. That's all we got left. Well, just one roll to go, and I found wheat penny number 7, a rough-looking 1951. I see a copper behind it. I don't think I'll get my 10 in this one. I got a pretty good box of copper going, thankfully. A couple of Canadians. Did you guys know that I gave some of these wheat pennies away? You didn't know that? Yeah, these mats, coin mats, I sell them. I think I've got like 7 of them that I sell on eBay. I'll have this penny one, I'll link to it at the bottom of this video. Anyway, whenever, I don't sell a ton of them, but whenever somebody buys more than one from me, I send them a wheat penny just for the fun of it. So, anyway, hopefully it makes life a little bit more fun. Number 7, wheat pennies. We do have one more roll after this. And the copper. I got a pretty good box of copper going there. Not to mention the 82s I'll have to weigh. Hey, looky there. My last roll, I did find another one. It's number 8. 1945 Philadelphia. I just like the looks of the back of these coins. I don't know. There's copper. I'm hoarding away. Copper. This is the last roll, guys. Copper. Copper. I'll check that one for variety later. I got several of them set aside. I'm going to check later for varieties. Copper. Copper. Another copper. That's a little profit every time I find one. Copper. Okay, that's it. I'll tally it all up here in a minute. Time to weigh the 82s. We want it to be, see, that's 3.1, that's copper. Zinc. Copper. Copper, I don't know why it's 3.2. Copper. Most of them are copper, I've found. Pretty cool. That's why I keep them. If it wasn't the majority of them copper, then I wouldn't even bother with them. Amazing, ain't it? Most of them are copper. The zincs are 2.5. Gee, that one sounded weird. There's a zinc. Uh-oh. Copper. 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 Zinc. Copper. Yeah, if it's over 2.5, I guess it's got to be. Zinc. Copper. Zinc. 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 Copper. Zinc. Copper. Oops. Zinc. Copper. U. Zinc. Glad I caught that one. A few more to go. Zinc. Zinc. Copper. Zinc. Copper. Copper. Zinc. Copper. 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 Zinc. 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 Copper. Copper. Last one. Copper. Alright. There's my zinc. There's my copper. Definitely more copper. Well, today's copper was just over 3 pounds. That's cool. And I'll add that to all my other copper. I've got this huge bag full of copper. It's heavy, I'm telling you. That's really heavy. And I'm just starting this one today. I've got another one of these that's full and all taped up, and it weighs 25 pounds. So when I get this one filled up to 25 pounds, I'll seal it all up and write on it. We're starting a new 25-pound box. Start hoarding yourself, and it's kind of fun. I did get 8 wheats today. It's not quite my 10, but not bad, from the 40s and 50s. None of the super old ones today. I got 4 Canadians, 3 of them being the 98% copper. One of them is the newer zinc things. And there's my Coinstar find, my dime. Alright, folks, I've had a little bit of fun here. Hope you have too. And we'll see you in a couple days when I get my boxes of half dollars in.